Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cristina. For those that don't know me, I am documenting my journey as a new home inspector here in Jacksonville, Florida. Starting the week off, happy Monday. I just finished my first job. Actually, the first job was canceled, so we had to tag along with another inspector so I can continue my training. So that was pretty cool. We did the exterior, he did the interior. We're able to leave an hour earlier. Right now, I'm standing right in front of a Walgreens. One, because I gotta use the restroom. You guys already know bladder problems. Not really, I just drink a lot of water. I always keep a jug of water in my car because we start inspecting at 9 o'clock in the morning, but we don't end till 12, so it's a long time just walking around inspecting and not having anything to drink. So by the time we're done, my throat is dry. So yeah, so basically I'm in front of the Walgreens because I have to go to the restroom, and also I have to take a passport picture. About a week or two ago, I did a WDO training, which basically means wood destroying organism training. So I'm able to see if there's any termites on the attic or in the crawl space or anywhere in the home. So I got the right training. So now they need a photo to add that to my documentation. So that's what we're gonna do now. And yeah, so I'll see you in a bit. So that was a fail. I went to the restroom, and then as soon as I went to the counter, she told me that the camera wasn't working, so we have to go to a different location. So I'm going one closer to home. Let's go. So I'm back home. I was able to go to that second Walgreens, and then I took the picture. So this is what I look like. Not the best, but this is what it looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and send that in. Well, I'm gonna give it to my boss, and then he'll mail it in. That'll be it. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with dinner. It's only 1:30, 2 o'clock, but I also have to work out at 4:30. So I like to have everything ready. So by the time I pick up the girls, food is ready and they eat. They like to snack first, and then they eat dinner like 1 or 2 hours later. But at least it's done, and all they have to do is heat it up. So yeah.
I was just trying to get you out of the ants. Knock it off. Let's see how he's coiling up. Just trying to get striking this.
Hi guys, happy Tuesday. So I just finished our morning inspection, and I'm heading to the office now so I can drop off the passport photos I took yesterday. I have to drop it off in their mailbox so they can send that in for my WDO training. But yeah, today's inspection was kind of weird. We opened up one of the irrigation box on the ground in the backyard near the pool, and we had a little present. We found a black snake. Yeah, it was kind of scary. It wasn't me that found it. It was a team lead trainer that was with me. So he opened it up with a screwdriver, and he always tells me to get the long one just in case. And today was the just in case. He opened it up, and the snake was not. It was fine. It was calm. I'm gonna insert pictures right here. But we try to help him out, or the team lead tried to help him out and get out of the box. Bad idea. The snake felt threatened. Literally, like went like this. I was like, okay, I'm backing away. He was brave enough. He went back after like 10 minutes, let the snake calm down, and then he closed the box where she was in. Yeah, that was something. I figured I'd share with you guys. These are the little things you guys are gonna find in the field. I've been in the field for about a month now, and that's been the first snake. So just an FYI, they're out there, especially by the pool. Moisture, a lot of vegetation that was in that section where we found it. So, but anyway, I'm gonna hop on the highway. I'll talk to you guys later. Good morning, happy Wednesday. How is everyone doing today? Yesterday I posted on my Instagram that I saw a snake in the backyard, and last night I couldn't sleep. So of course I started watching TikTok and Instagram, and then when I was able to fall asleep, all I kept thinking about was that snake that I posted on Instagram. And I kept thinking of, oh my gosh, how about if there are snakes under the crawl space? How about if there are snakes in the attic? What am I going to do? I have a phobia of snakes, but we all know some snakes can have venom, and I don't want to risk my life. So if I feel like my life is in danger, or I feel threatened by anything, I don't have to do the job. That's one good thing that I love about the company that I work for. They're very supportive of their inspectors. But I just wanted to share with you guys my little fear now. Now I'm heading to a home I think was built in the 1950s, and usually the 1950, 1960 properties all have crawl spaces. And I'm like, can I do this? Oh man, I'm sure that will die down as I get more experience, but just wanted to share that with you guys. And of course, like I always mention on my videos, if I can take some clips of the property I'm inspecting, I will. All right, see you guys. Let me get back on the road. We are ready to go under the crawl space. Alright, so that was a fail. There wasn't really much space for us to go through, so we just took pictures of different sections of the crawl space because we had different entry points. So he's flying the drone right now, and I'm gonna put my things in the car. I have my equipment that I put on whenever I'm going into crawl space, so I don't contaminate my uniform, my flashlight, keys, my headlamp, because we did go to the attic. And then I also have my infrared camera. I have it tucked in on my belt. Take that off. It's like 85 degrees out here. I'm gonna just close all this up, keep it there. And we're almost about to be done. I think I showed you guys already, but this is the luggage that I put all my things in there. I have two of these. I think I'm gonna use this one for the interior, since this one I can has a magnet for whenever I'm inspecting the electrical panel. I can put the nails here attached to it so it won't fall. And then this one I can just put little things because it's less heavy. Yes, I have these two, and then when I'm done with the inspection, I'll just put them in here. With the infrared camera there, and then when I buy my drone, it'll be on top, and then my ladder. So this is the home, that's their land. They have a beautiful view of the river, and they also have a boathouse. House has a bathroom, and that's to my right, and then to my left is the pool. We're done with the inspection for today. I have a 1:30 appointment, so I'm heading home for that appointment Zoom meeting. But it's crazy. Right before I left, everything was good, and a dog they let him out of his cage because they thought that we left, and he went straight at me. I'm like, if I don't react quickly and close my door right then and there, the dog will have jumped me. And it was like a mixed breed with pit bull. And I didn't have my tools, so imagine. So I need to keep my tool belt on throughout the entire inspection, because if that were to happen, I was able to defend myself either with a screwdriver or something, especially when I'm on my own, you know. Kind of a crazy week. Yesterday a snake and today a dog. And it's only Wednesday. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and put my GPS and I'll be heading home.
Again, that's going to be the air handler and not the compressor typically, because with a split unit, you usually only have to put one. And the reason why most insurance companies want the air handler is because if the units are a different size, which they can be a different size to a certain capacity, as long as the air handler is bigger, not smaller. Anything you think you have problems with?
One of the questions that I had, or the confusion, was when it asked, for example, electrical, it said original or updated, and I'm like, how am I supposed to know that? But yeah, and for some reason, whenever I thought about that website, I only thought about roofing. I didn't know about electrical, and you can check on permits there.
Yeah, you can.
Are you able to do it with AC units as well for permits?
What's that?
Are you able to find out like when an AC unit was changed on that website?
Yeah, it's not always great, to be honest with you, because not all mechanical contractors put the permits in there. So you always have to go by the unit on itself.